Good morning and welcome to Forward Not Fetal, my daily vlog. I didn't mark the passing of episode number 120, which is 4 months of daily vlogging, and I thought I would kind of take a moment of reflection and kind of remember why I started doing this. Like, what am I getting out of it? Why do I want to keep doing it? And so, as a homage to the beginning, when my goal was to try and wear, as silly as it sounds, like a little lip color every day. So I put a little bit on, because it's part of, like, so depression has certain impacts on me. It can make self-care incredibly complicated, impossible to do. And the harder, like, the more you don't take care of yourself, the harder it gets to take care of yourself. And you don't have to earn taking care of yourself by being virtuous. Like, you're just allowed to take care of yourself. And reminding myself that I'm allowed to take care of myself. I am allowed to, physically take care of myself, to perform the basic acts of hygiene, but those can sometimes feel like impossible tasks, and that's really hard because you get stuck in there, and then you're like, I'm the worst person in the world, and of course your brain weasels are just angry about it, and they're just telling you all of the terrible, terrible things about yourself. And so setting them aside, you're not bad if you haven't necessarily been taking care of yourself, and you're allowed to take care of yourself. Even if you feel bad, even if the voices in your head are mean, you are allowed to take care of yourself. And that is part of why I started this vlog. A part of my ADHD and just the things about myself that I struggle with, and I guess just like my struggles, my mental health issues. And one of the things, it's very much like part ADHD, part learned behavior, and part like self-loathing, where why would I finish something? There's no point. And so doing a daily vlog was very much about having a thing that I did every day. And it has been, like, it's ups and downs. Some days it's harder than others. I don't always get it uploaded in time. I have recorded every single day, though. And sometimes it's really short because I'm like, shit, I'm out of time. And I just got busy, or my routine got thrown off. But it has been instructive for me. I don't know what the right word is. It has been good for me to have a thing that I complete, that I do every day, and that I have shown that I can change my routine. This is very much a proof to myself that, like, I can make changes that have lasting impacts. And I also, what I thought I would be doing at the beginning versus what I'm actually doing, it was very important to me that I not worry about, like, any crazy intros, anything that I had to do, anything other than sitting here, talking at my phone, and then uploading it. Like, that was it, and I got fancy with some signs because I thought that would be a nice way to do a project, have some artiness, but not get bogged down into having to edit every day, which I'm just not gonna do because I don't want to. And that was also a big thing. I don't want to do that, so I don't. I don't feel compelled. I don't feel bad about it. If anybody doesn't like it, I don't care. Like, this is mine. This is something that is completely mine, and it's completely for me. And, do I want to become internet famous and make a lot of money just for talking at the camera for 5 minutes a day? Who wouldn't want that? Except for then, like, you have to deal with people, and I'm not sure that I'm up for that. But, like, it also It's sort of like, would I like to win the lottery? Sure, wouldn't that be great? I'll prove to you that I'm not going to mess that up and be broke in 5 years, or I won't, but I'll have had a really good time. Um, so it is very, like, this whole project has been very interesting. And I've gone back and forth. Like, right before 100, I was like, maybe I'll just end this at 100. Like, that's a nice round number. And then I decided not to. And, like, every so often, I'm like, what am I really getting out of this? Why am I doing it? And it's sort of like, well, I'm going to just keep doing it for now until I can figure out why I want to stop or if I should stop. Because there will come a point in time where I'll be like, I don't want to do this every day. And then I won't. And that's okay too. But right now, I want to do it every day. I have gotten more comfortable just talking for a few minutes. I mean, okay, anybody who knows me in real life knows that, like, talking isn't a problem, but sometimes, like, opening up, like, for me, opening up and being vulnerable is very difficult. I can be very guarded. There's things I'm open about, but I am not necessarily sharing my vulnerabilities or where I hurt or where I'm having problems, because when you open yourself up like that, you are opening yourself up for good things, but you are also opening yourself up for people hurting you more deeply. And who wants that? Nobody. But in many ways, this has allowed me to be a little bit more vulnerable, because I'm making myself talk about things that are important to me, and kind of like picking away at, like, not picking away at my, like, I guess picking away at, like, my scabs that cover my hurts, so that maybe, you know, stretching that scar tissue so that I can be more flexible and be more sharing. And so I think it's been good for that. I know my spouse watches these, and so in some ways it's a safe way to connect, where I'm getting to share things that I think about, because I can spend a lot of time at home just in here, just not interacting with people other than a, you know, almost 18-month-old who is great and I love him and he's amazing, but, like, we're not having, there's just conversations we're not having because he doesn't really talk. And yeah, he's a kid, and like, my job as a parent is not to burden him with my bullshit. It's super not to. It's to let him experience the world, protect him as I feel appropriate, and allow him to grow strong and experience things, and not to carry my baggage. Like, he'll need to build his own baggage if he wants to carry some. My goal is to not give him anything extra that he doesn't need. And that's another thing that I find helpful, that, like, by talking about the things I want for my child, for my life, it helps me solidify what those are. It helps me be more aware and more conscious of what I do. Not always, you know, but, like, I feel like I can be much more connected to the things I think are important versus distracting myself because I feel bad. And when you feel bad, you want to feel better. And so doing nonsense versus diving into, like, what's making me feel bad, what can I do to fix that, versus just surface, like, superficially feeling better, which is also okay too, but, you know, you've got to have a balance. And, like, a big part of this for me has been helping me be more balanced, as weird as that sounds. Just trying to be more, trying to adult better. There is adulting things that I'm just not good at because I haven't wanted to be. Like, they're hard. Like, having responsibilities and taking care of things is not necessarily a lot of fun, and making the decision that, in fact, I'm going to take care of this stuff is hard. And, you know, life does not always give you I guess, what, a bowl of cherries or cherry pie. Like, sometimes it gives you lemons, and, like, you can suck on a sour lemon, or you can try and find some sugar and make some lemonade, or maybe you make a lemon turd. Don't make a lemon turd. Lemon curd, which is delicious. Man, now I really want to make some lemon curd. Well, if lemons go on sale, I might try to figure out making my own lemon curd, because doesn't that sound really good right now? Anyway, that's a distraction. But for me, trying to figure out what are the things that are so important to me that I'm actually willing to change for? And that's hard, because like that is a combination of like really listening to myself and what I truly think is important versus what I think other people think I should think is important, and having the strength and, I guess, courage of my convictions to do that, to be like, yep, this is important to me and this is what we're doing. And it's very hard for me to express myself like that. And I know, like, and I think I don't think it's just me who has a hard time with that. Like, it's just a hard thing to truly do, to truly understand yourself and your motivations and what your end goal is, and how, not just what that end goal is, but how to get there. Because there's not a roadmap that's like, if you do these 4 things, this thing will happen. It's, you have this goal and there's this crazy maze in front of you, and you have no idea which path leads through, which paths connect, like which paths will send you back to the beginning, starting over again. You don't know. And you just kind of have to choose. And I don't like that. I do not like that kind of thing. But, you know, at 40 mumble years old, it's like, it's time. As much as it's hard, it's just time. And I'm trying to adult better. I'm just trying to adult. Adulting is hard. And all the adults watching this know, like, I don't think I know anyone who's had a cakewalk life. And, you know, those experiences are what shape us as people, and that's okay. Like, we're allowed to be changed by our experiences. And I have been changed, and I will continue to change, because, I don't know, I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be striving to be the best version of me I can. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes I don't know what that is. And like right now, I don't know what that is. But I know that daily vlogging, as like in many ways weirdly self-centered as it feels, because like, who wants to talk to me yapping for 2 to 10 minutes? I guess this is a long one. Sorry, not sorry. But it's less about what other people want when I do this. It's about what I want to share. It's just me yapping, and I don't know, it helps me. And so I'm going to keep doing it. And hopefully I'll be interesting, and hopefully other people will find me interesting and funny and whatever, and they won't hate my guts. Or if they do, I don't really care. But, you know, you just have to get up and keep going every day. Like, I believe that I don't know, there's always hope, and I can always be working towards being the best version of me possible, which may not be the vision I had when I was 8 years old, but I also thought when I was 8 a lot of different things that were very foolish, and I'm okay with that not being the case. So it's just sort of, I am starting from where I am, and when I fall short of my goals, I want to begin again. I don't want to beat myself up. Just start from where I am and begin again. And it's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. Perfectly good day to begin again, to start doing things that I have let fall to the wayside. And I'm going to do that. I'm not waiting till Monday, because that is just procrastination, and I'm already like next level on that. I procrastinate at a like epic place. So I hope today you decide to begin again as well, with whatever it is that you want to be doing. And I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a good day, because I am going to do something. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe it's just dishes. I don't know. But I'm beginning again. I'll see you tomorrow.